It's a beautiful sunny day at Sweet Springs Motorsports Complex, and we are making our debut tonight with the WSR Sprint Car Series. Let's see how it goes. Behind you. Am I recording? Who knows?
Two turns on the right side and
One turn.
4 turns out.
This is a new track for me. It's tight, it's very small, but we are going to Macon later this year, so this will be a good tune-up for that. Not as small as Macon. I have ran a midget at Macon and here, and this place is definitely bigger. It was really good size for the midgets, but we're in a 410 sprint car tonight, so all that kind of goes out the window. I think me and my brother are the only 2 guys that are going to be here tonight that haven't ran on this track, so hot laps are going to be crucial. And when you go to somewhere like this, especially after I-70 where it was so big and so fast and we really didn't adjust on the car all night, this is kind of the same, where it's so tight that setup might not play as big a role as most might think, but obviously throughout the video here we'll see how much we actually change. It is small, I think you could widen this thing up and it'd be a really good racetrack for sprint cars, but we'll see. I watched the video last year and I talked to some guys here that were here last year, and they said they graded the bottom before the feature last year, and they might have been the first feature out, so they kind of use them to shape the track a little bit. But I think if they don't do that tonight and it's up on the cushion, we'll just be throwing sliders at each other, so we'll see. I was all over the place out there. I haven't looked at the footage yet. It's probably a little muddy, but I think it's going to be better than last weekend for sure. Start last in the heat. We had a 651 in it, and what it felt like was when I get on the throttle, the tires would grab and they wouldn't spin, so it was just picking the front end up. It was making it real light, and I couldn't do any steering with it, which on a track this small, I didn't have enough gear to drive it with the throttle, so I'm going to definitely need some steering input tonight. So we're changing the gear. We're going to make a big jump in it, try to get those tires spinning. I was talking to Corey Schutte, when you get to the cushion, it just picks you up and flops you on the other side of it. So I gotta figure something out there. I start 7th out of 7 in the heat, like I said, so we'll see how it goes. Hot laps definitely could have went better, but you know, it's all part of the game. We are on the pole tonight at Sweet Springs. Our first time here in a sprint car. Feels pretty good. Car feels good. We went, they credited us with 7th to 2nd in the heat, which helped us out. I think 6th to 2nd was still a pretty good run. That's where we truly came from, but somebody on the front row didn't start, so we got moved around. Start pole, goal is to be leading going down the back stretch on lap 1. and go from there. Who knows what's gonna happen after that. We're definitely gonna get in some lap traffic unless unless there's a bunch of cautions, so just have to see what happens. I hope so.
Yeah, I think 15 to 18.
Okay. Let me take that out of gear, John.
Huh?
Let me take that out of gear.
It is.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, hey, man, he just got through it better than me.
I know,
you know,
but
it's just it came down to him getting through it better than me. You know what I mean? I was like, he's getting away. He already had a straight on me. I was like, I got a split on me, you know? That was good, man. That was good. I thought I could roll him on the bottom, and it just wasn't gonna happen. Start getting away, so I had to split him. Oh man, I don't know if lap traffic cost us one. Quentin was on rails tonight, and Quentin Q, he was on rails tonight. It was just all on the top. I tried to slow roll him there at the start, and it just didn't work. It just didn't work out for us tonight. But we'll move on to Lucas Oil tomorrow, and hopefully go one spot better. We've run third, and second so far this season. So sucks that we're disappointed with those results, because we're used to running in the front, and that's where we're running. But car was great. I don't know if there's anything we could have done any better. I started trying way too hard over there in 3 and 4. And that probably definitely cost me. I probably could have caught him if I wasn't trying so hard over here, but he was in smooth operator mode. That's just all there was to it. So we'll just try again tomorrow, guys. Time to load up after a very eventful night at Sweet Springs. Actually, not that eventful. 6th to 2nd in the heat. That was about as exciting as it got. We had a shot at him there at the end, and just didn't pan out. Like I said, lap traffic kind of just didn't fall in our favor, and it did fall in his favor, and that's just part of racing. So we'll try again tomorrow.